All right, I've made 2 videos so far on some settings and going over game mechanics, but I recently changed something that has made a massive difference in just how easy it is now with certain combos, and I just wanted to talk about that and make a video. The game is coming out in 2 days. The review copies for everybody, I didn't have it early. Embargo is 6 a.m. PST tomorrow morning, but this is going to make the game way easier. If you've played Nioh, you know that it can get pretty complicated with all the combos and the button presses, and you kind of can't button mash. You got to like know the combos and interact. And there's controller type is set to A. All right, controller type. You go to pause menu, go to controls, configure controls. It's automatically in type A. You go to type B. Well, the only thing that changes, if you look on the bottom, is control type uses L1 triangle square to activate some martial arts. And then usually for your guardian spirit, it's L1 with triangle or square to do their abilities, but now it changes. We're gonna go back to type A. Let me show you something here. Now, I noticed this when I was playing with the dual katanas, that it was kind of difficult. So right now I have a spear. And with the spear, if you look right here, you got to press up on the left stick plus triangle after a quick attack to do that move. The spear shove is up and triangle, and entangle is down and triangle. Now with the dual swords, let me see if I can find it. Okay, this is a perfect example right here. This one, okay? This command for the dual swords repels incoming attacks while stabbing at the enemy over your shoulder, okay? You got to press down and triangle. Now, if you're not locked on, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to turn yourself around. And even if, right, you got to press down and triangle, and you can't hold down and press triangle. It doesn't seem to activate. You got to literally down triangle at the same time. Like, you can't be holding down. Plus, you'll be walking away anyway. So it's not like when you're in samurai form, you press L1, you hold L1, you're guarding, right? No, you have to then take the chance to press down and triangle at the same time to parry it at the exact moment. And most of the time, you're not going to hit it right. You're going to get hit. You're not guarding because it's not set to that button. You're going to have a bad time. So my whole point with this is, if you look at our current ones, right, it's up and triangle, down and triangle. So just to show, right, if I do that, it doesn't always activate. That time it activated, right? That's the sweep. But if you're just doing this, you press triangle, you're holding down and you press triangle, it doesn't activate it. So you literally have to, like, it didn't do it right there. And now it thinks I'm facing forward, so the down and triangle is now up and triangle. It's a mess. It's a mess to try to get your skills out, right? So if I'm hitting up and I press triangle, it does my strong attack. But if I'm standing still, I press up triangle, it does the push. So let me show you something. If you go into settings, you go to controls, first thing, configure controls, go to type B. It doesn't change anything but these 2 inputs. It just switches them, okay? Type B, that's all that changes. So now, let me show you something. Let's go back into this menu. Now, if you look, L1 plus square after a quick attack, L1 plus square, L1 plus triangle, okay? So now, those abilities that you had to time to get like the perfect parry, especially with the dual swords, now you can be guarding all, like, remember how I said you had to press, if I was like running and I pressed triangle, it would just do the strong attack. Like I had to press them at the same time to get to do it. Now you can hold L1 to guard like you normally would, and all I gotta do, watch, press triangle, it does the sweep. I don't have to stop guarding and then press it at the same time. I can continue guarding, and then, you know, say I guard 3 or 4 hits at a time. Like, all right, I want to swipe this bitch. Boom. Now they're knocked over. You just do your combo. Same thing with square. Holding guard now, you press square, it does the forward thrust. So now, like, let's go actually show this, okay? It just makes it way easier. Because now you can guard, you can make sure you're blocking attacks, and then just follow up with that move instead of having to not guard, hope you hit it, and then hope you land it on the proper way. Because, like, especially with those parries, you can just be guarding and then press it. Boom. You're gonna parry. Like, it's just, I'm telling you, it's way easier. It is way easier. So I'll show this in real time. We'll block some attacks and then go right into it. I used to always miss the button presses. I wouldn't time it right. I would miss the parry up triangle, and it was just a nightmare. It was just let me kill this guy first. Dead. Let me fight like an actual guy. All right, here we go. We're in low stance. We're just gonna guard. He's gonna hit us. Triangle. Okay, hold on. We'll wait till he's done. Okay, triangle. Bloop. Knocked him over or whatever. Sometimes it knocks him. Where? And I can just keep doing that while I'm guarding. Anyway, you get the point, right? It's way easier. Plus you're guarding yourself versus being open and having to press it. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It makes the game way easier. It makes that combo way easy. The only annoying thing now is when you're holding L1 instead of pressing square triangle to do your spirit, you have to press up on the D-pad or let's do it with this guy. Come on, big boy. Low stance. We're gonna guard. We're gonna sweep him off his feet. Shkloop. Now he's knocked over. I missed that. That's all right. We'll do it again. Knocked us. He knocked us out of key. Shkloop. But like I said, when you're running dual swords, you have the one where it's, yeah, like this. Parries an enemy's attack, then counters with a stabbing blow. So that's one of those things where you had to, you know, really time your press. You might still have to hit that, but you might be able to guard and then still press try. I would have to respec everything and try that, but it's going to make it way easier regardless. All right, let's just push this guy. So we can just keep holding square and just push him. Push him. Anyway, you get the point. I just wanted to point that out. If you're playing the demo, definitely go try that out. If you're waiting for full launch in the next 2 days, definitely set it to that. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Also, one other quick thing that I missed in my settings video that I was looking for, I just missed it. Go down to camera settings, then go to the second page, camera distance, bump this up to 10. It basically gives you an extra like inch on the sides of your screen. It moves the camera out so you can see more, and it's better to be a little bit further back. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. We'll be doing live streams on launch Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then into the following week as we make progress. It's going to be a long game. All right, Nioh aren't quick games. All right, anyway, see you on the next one.